Time for part 2 on how to make a water tank. So I've got some images of water tanks here, and generally the idea of the water tank is most of them are round in some way. There aren't many square ones, so that's important, and a lot of them have these sort of ridges. You can do a round one if you want, but I'm going to try and do this one because I like the shape and I think it matches what I'm trying to achieve. So yeah. Okay, so to start off, what I've done is I've grabbed the tape measure here. I found the center of the pipe and I've dragged it down here. That's not really necessary to make your water tank super central, but I just thought it might be better. So anyway, then what I did from there is once again, using the tape measure, I measured out a certain distance, and then I measured the same one out from there. These two are the same distance, as you probably know, and then I just drew the line across there. So yeah, so I've got like a nice rectangle there. The reason why we use the tape measure and not the line is that the line sort of creates cuts in whatever you do, and it's going to interfere with things later. So whenever you just want kind of invisible line, I recommend using the tape measure if you don't actually need line for later. Anyway, so now I'm using the circle, half circle, arc tool. Just make arcs around here. No, that didn't go through either. So I'm just going to tape measure it out here. Bam. There we go. Now we're going to draw lines, I guess, to complete the shape. And we've got something that looks kind of similar to what they're going for here. Now, obviously, if you were super lazy, you could just pull it straight up like that and say, I'm done, I've got my water tank. That's totally fine. There are a lot of water tanks that look like that, but we're going to try and do some ridges just to make it a bit more interesting. So let's do some ridges. Okay, so the basic idea of the ridges is we're going to use the pull tool, and we're going to use the not the follow me tool. We're going to use the, where is it? You just press the F button. The offset tool. Where is that? Oh, here we go, the offset tool. So we're just going to use the push and the offset tool, and we're just going to build it up. So let's pull it up like, I don't know, 5 centimeters. And then what we're going to do is we're going to press F or change that to offset. I'm going to offset it by like 1 millimeter. Then I'm going to pull them up. So 2 millimeters. And then we're going to offset the outside but outwards. Can you see how you can do it outwards or inwards? We're going to offset it outwards. And we're going to offset it by 1 millimeter as well. Now, the next thing we do is we pull it up. So we're pulling up by 5 each time. So I'm going to pull it up 5 there. And then you see here, we're going to pull that up as well. So that gives you the ridge in between here. So you don't need to offset it again because it's already offset. So once again, we pull this up like, I think it was 1 millimeter I did. Then we grab the offset tool, click the outside, pull it out. How much did I pull out? 1 millimeter. I think it's all 1 millimeter. And then pull everything up 5. Yep, and then once again I'm going to pull it up 1, press the offset tool, offset that by 1, pull everything up by 5. can probably guess where this is going to go, so I'm just going to do it a few more times just so you can get the idea. So yeah, I've pulled it up, so now I'm going to pull up the middle one by 1, and then offset the outside by 1, pull them both up by 5. I'm just going to skip to the end so you don't get super bored by my tutorials. Okay, and we're finished. What you can do now is you can go through and you can hide everything if you like, so you make it more smooth. It's up to you, but yeah, so that's our water tank.